Should the New York Mets be concerned with Pete Alonso? Should the New York Mets actually be concerned with Pete Alonso? Well, Pete Alonso hasn't really had a good season so far for the New York Mets. This is All Things Mets, where you get your latest Mets media, everything about the Mets on this channel. Definitely do me a favor, leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy Mets content. And let's get into today's content video, and that is going to be about Pete Alonso. Yes, he just has not been that productive, hasn't really been that good this season. He does have 8 home runs on the season. But just in general, a 218 batting average is not what you want to see on Pete Alonso's walk year. Yes, he is going to be a free agent, coming after next year. So Pete Alonso is going to be a free agent. This guy should be having an amazing season right now. I know, every player struggles, and I understand that, but Pete Alonso is just looking really bad, especially last night having 3 strikeouts. But a guy like Pete Alonso is a guy that, can hit the ball the opposite field for power, can, pull the ball, hit home runs. But this guy is just not hitting good in big situations right now for the Mets. He is not coming up clutch in any way right now. Perfect example yesterday, a runner on second in extra innings, and nobody out. And Pete Alonso didn't come up big. He didn't come up productive. He struck out. This guy, Pete Alonso, striking out 3 times, that's a lot of times. That's too many times for Pete Alonso to be striking out at 5 at-bats. So I think Pete Alonso, man, I think this guy's a really, really important player in 2024 for the New York Mets. I think he's a very important player for the Mets in general. But when it comes to the Mets, guys, Pete Alonso is supposed to be the guy. We got JD Martinez to give Pete Alonso some protection. So JD Martinez and Alonso being in the same lineup, that should help Alonso. Alonso should be raking right now. He should be motivated. And yes, baseball's hard, and I get that. But 8 home runs and a 218 batting average, that is not what you want to see in Pete Alonso's last year. It could be a last year with the Mets, at least until he becomes a free agent. So I think what Pete Alonso really needs to do is, work on situational hitting, being smarter with the strike zone. I think this guy, Pete Alonso, has been chasing. He's been chasing for weeks. He's been chasing out of the strike zone, and that is not the Pete Alonso that we know. Pete Alonso's a guy that doesn't really chase outside of the strike zone much, when he's going right, So I think Pete Alonso needs to cut down that chase rate. He needs to, get better with runners in scoring position, and he needs to look, if you got a guy at second base with nobody out, hit the ball, put the approach to right field. Try to get the ball to right field, and maybe you can get the runner to third, with, less than 2 outs. So that is the approach that Pete Alonso should be taking. Now, Pete Alonso's a power hitter. He's a guy that can hit a bomb at any point. He definitely has the most power on this team, So when it comes to Pete Alonso, he has to recognize his power, but also recognize when you have to sacrifice that power and just put the bat on the ball to be productive for the Mets. Especially in a runners in scoring position, a chance, that type of situation, extra innings, those type of situations, you have to be smarter. And I think Pete Alonso, I hope that maybe JD Martinez can help him out, with that. Pete Alonso's a veteran. He's been in this league for some time now. It's not like he hasn't. But Pete Alonso, this is his last year. If honestly Pete Alonso wants that, that 10-year contract, 9-year contract, or whatever he really wants, if he wants that big contract, he's going to have to put up numbers. He's going to have to actually do, his job, but in a great way. If he wants to put up, if he wants 300 million, 270 million for 10 years, he's going to have to hit 55 home runs. He's going to have a batting average of probably 270, 260 at most, So I think Pete Alonso, we got the Tampa Bay Rays, series coming today. I think he is probably going to maybe break out in that series because that's his home, that's his hometown. But is it too early to be concerned about Pete Alonso right now? maybe. But the fact that he's putting a 218 batting average, he's basically played almost every single day. But a 218 batting average for the New York Mets, that is not what you want to see. And don't get me started on his defense. His defense has not been great. He literally missed a pop-up the other day. Pete Alonso's defense, we know that it's not going to be great. We know that it's not going to be elite. But my goodness, missing a pop-up? It's embarrassing. This guy, Pete Alonso, needs to do better. He needs to do better. And this is his walk year. He should be doing better. This is the guy that wants that big contract. Well, show the Mets why you're worth it. Show the Mets that you deserve that contract. That's what Pete Alonso should be doing. And Steve Cohen literally said it before the season started. If he wants to show us what he's worth, then he can do that. If he can hit 55 home runs, 50 home runs, have 100-something RBIs, a batting average of maybe 260, 270, okay, maybe he deserves a big contract, but this is his walk year. It is early. We just got into May. It's really only been, 2 months and a half, I guess, of baseball, but Pete Alonso, 218 batting average, that's just not him. There is something wrong with him right now. I think he needs to, maybe he's putting too much pressure on himself. Maybe he's pressing too much, just because he wants to have a great year. And I don't know, I think we need to see a better Alonso, okay? Because Alonso is very, very important for the 2024 Mets. He is very, very important for their success. So if Alonso gets going, Nimmo gets going, Lindor gets going, JD Martinez gets going, Marte gets going, then we have a good lineup. Beatty gets going, then we have a good lineup. But this video is about Alonso. And Pete Alonso, so far, hasn't been impressive. Let me know what you guys think about Alonso. What do you guys think about his struggles? Is it too early? Should we not be concerned? Should we be concerned? Let me know what you guys think. This was a quick video just to talk a little bit about Pete Alonso. If you enjoyed the video, definitely do me a favor, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, man, Randy Talks Mets. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Instagram, Randy Talks Mets. Yeah, man, I'm out of here. Love you guys so much. I appreciate you guys. LFGM for life. Stay blessed, my friends.